Today is a very busy day. I am packing and getting ready because tomorrow we're going out of town. Tomorrow we are heading to North Carolina, back to my home state, my hometown, to be with my family for the weekend because it is my mom's birthday weekend. Technically, it's my mom's birthday month because that's how she would have celebrated it, but I just didn't have the energy to be able to celebrate her every single day. That was my plan. My plan was to post on social every day, different pictures and things. I even had pictures all planned out with little stories and anecdotes and stuff in honor of her for the entire month. But it was just, obviously it was just making me sad every day to even think about doing that. So I didn't do it, but I will be posting some things on socials, for family and close friends to celebrate her birthday this weekend. I was just going through all the stuff that I have here because I've been doing events after events after events. Stay tuned because I'm editing all those videos to get that content to you all. It's been really fun. But with those events, I've also been receiving swag and swag bags, and I just have so much stuff that I haven't unpacked any of it. So I was like, you know what? Today I'm going to do that. Like, these bags just been piling up. I'm going to unpack all the things. I'm going to show you all what I've got in this particular haul. And then I think I even have video from like other swag hauls that I've just never showcased. But for now, we're going to look at all the swag and the cool things that I've gotten from the events that I've participated in or actually worked. So let's check it out. So these are the swag bags that we need to open and see what all is in here. And actually, this one just came in the mail and I opened it and then I realized, like, oh shoot, I should probably show y'all all the things that I've gotten. So this is just the stuff that's here. I do have video from this event of some additional things that I got that I opened quickly at the hotel. So I'll insert that in here as something. All right, friends, I am back in the room, and the way this light is hitting, it looks so good. So it only makes sense for me to go ahead and do an unbagging since it's not an unboxing, but I want to show you all the gifts that I got for my swag. I told y'all this lighting was nice, isn't it? Okay, so let's dive in. First off, this is the main swag that everyone will receive tonight as a part of the slumber party. I love how it is branded so nicely. And BLOS stands for Business Ladies of Society. So I'm really excited for that. So we'll start with this one first. Okay, starting from the back, we have, appears to be a photo. Okay. So this is $100 off any full session or event that's booked with Mama Cat Photography. Okay, I'm about to reach out to them because your girl is long overdue for some new headshots. So I think we're gonna check out Mama Cat and see what we can see. But in the meantime, we do have this little photo here. So that's nice, something to hang up in your home. All right, what else do we have? Again, coming from the back. Ooh, so we have some books here. So this is one of our keynote speakers. So I'm really excited that we have her book. And actually, I think this is a book bundle. It is. So Miracle is one of our keynote speakers. We also have a book that's called The CEO Method and Radical Confident. So yay, I love this book bundle and it's really cute. It's got like a little purse on it. Can y'all see that? That's so cute. Okay, and then there's like a bunch of little goodies in here. So I'll just take them out one at a time so you can see. Enjoy this montage. Okay, y'all, at this point, I'm losing my light. So we will save this and unbox it in another video. And I bought this like many moons ago for like getting overhead shots of like when I'm cooking and things. And I keep forgetting about it. So today we're going to use it to help me get like that aerial view of the boxes and the swag bags as I open them. Friends, do you see what I see? Okay, this is the goodness box. So I received this because I work with a company called Giftera. And at Giftera, we love to call ourselves the Airbnb of volunteering. So essentially, when you think of Airbnb, there's folks all around the world that have homes and people travel and go stay in those places. And Airbnb is the bridge, right, that brings them together. So Giftera is the bridge that brings together nonprofits and employee volunteers all around the world. So we partner with various nonprofits, organization, and we understand what it is that they're trying to accomplish. And then we come up with activities that employee volunteers can do to help support them in that mission. If this don't stay up here, I'm gonna be so mad. Okay, that's better. And then we have people like me go in to be hosts. And so as hosts, we will step them through the process of doing that activity. And yeah, so it's been pretty good to be a part of this organization. Because in addition to helping with the employee volunteer events and knowing that I'm doing my part to give back to nonprofits, I've also had an opportunity to host Giftera's Global Volunteering Summit. And I've hosted it twice. Now they've had it twice in the US. This is a global company, so they've held it in other locations, but it's happened twice in California. And that's just been so much fun. And I've just really enjoyed my time with them. And it just, really warms my heart to know that the work that I'm doing with Giftera helps to give back, helps employee volunteers to learn about nonprofits, and gives me an opportunity to spread the word about that nonprofit's mission. Okay, so what do we have in here? So first up here we have Makana, and I know I'm mispronouncing this, but Makana popped fox nuts, some sort of snack. It says they're rich in protein, and it's peri peri masala flavor, roasted, not fried. So as you can see, this is coming from India, so that's pretty awesome. All right, so we will try these later. It says they are a source of protein, anytime snack, also antioxidants, and then they have other flavors too. Can you see that? Okay, we also have this little baggie, and in this baggie there is, oh, there's tea. It says tea monk, so I have 3 teas. English breakfast, Darjeeling black tea, and chamomile. Perfect. Absolutely love, love, love tea. All right, and then this is a bag. Very nice. It's cushioned. Ooh, I'm gonna start taking this with me when I go to the events. This bag is full. Okay, let's go ahead and unpack everything that's in here and then we'll talk through it. Y'all, I am so excited with all of these items. Okay, let me go through them one by one and explain the importance and the significance. Okay, first we have a card that says hello, and in the card it says welcome to your official host kit. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Okay. So first off, we have a Gadara host hat, which I don't know if I'm gonna be wearing this because when I go to the client site, I always have my hair out in, in its natural state, but we may be able to do something where I could maybe do a little low ponytail and have it come through the back. But this is our logo on the back, and then it says Gadara host on the front. So that's pretty awesome. And then this is a vest. So you can see here that it is a vest, but I love it that it has my name on it and the Gadara logo. And then on the back, it says Gadara host. And this is our slogan and our mission. We're powering the world of good. I'm so excited for this. Okay, now over here are the work-related items. So for every event, we make sure that we take photos, and we as hosts love to get a selfie with the champion. So we call the champion the individuals at the client site who organize the event. So we have this that we can use so that we can not only get a selfie, but we can also set this up in a corner of the room. And so as everyone is working, we can get video and photos of them in action, and then we send those photos and videos back to the client so that they have it for reference to show the good work that they've done, and they can post it on social as well. When we finish our events, we have completed kits because there's usually some sort of physical activity that's done on behalf of the nonprofit, and so when we ship those items off to them, 9 times out of 10, we're going to need a lot of tape. And I love it that we not only have 2 rolls of tape, but it's Gadara branded tape. I know it's kind of hard to see, but I love this. So when we package everything up, it's not just in, a plain cardboard box. It's going to have our logo on the tape. So we've got that for extra. We also have scissors. Always need scissors, whether it's for packing or helping them cut out some material. So I'm glad we have 2 scissors, and you see how they're keeping with the theme, right? It's in the, I'm going to call it Gadara orange. This is a wireless presenter, so we can use it when we're clicking through the slides, because that's something that's a part of the hosting duties. Is we go through a slide presentation. In that presentation, we talk about the nonprofit. We'll share a video that the nonprofit has, we worked with them to create so that they can learn more. We also do icebreakers, and then we go through the guidelines, the step-by-step instructions in order for people to complete the activity. And so having this pointer is great because then we can walk around as we're doing the presentation versus always standing behind the podium. So I'm happy about that. And then this, I already opened it. This is a little hosting gear packet, I guess you could say. I'm sure that's a real name, but you can see there's little pockets here. It's got our branding on it. And then inside, let me flip it over, are some additional things that we typically need when we're on site. So you never can have enough scissors, because sometimes we'll be creating things like arts and crafts kits or even foldable microscopes. We also do junior gardening kits, and 9 times out of 10, there is something that we'll need to cut out. So we will ship enough scissors for the clients to have, like those individuals, but sometimes we as hosts might want to pop in and help too, or something could happen to those scissors. So I'm glad to have backups. This right here is a little mini box cutter, which is perfect because we'll get items shipped from Amazon if we need additional supplies outside of what Gadara puts together from the nonprofit. So having this is great for us to get into them. We also have a set of screwdrivers, which I absolutely love. One of our activities is creating solar lamps, and the lamps do require you to take them apart and put things together. So I'm glad that we have screwdrivers to assist us in that. And then markers. The markers are always good because 9 times out of 10, when we send something to the nonprofit, like a completed kit or activity, it will also include a greeting card so that the volunteers can provide like a little personalized message to go along with the packet. And again, we have these items, they come to us because we'll get them shipped from Amazon as a part of the activity. But it's good to know that we as hosts have those items as well. And then of course, last but not least, you've already seen it, but I will show it to you again. We have our laptop bag, which is really nice. It's cushiony, it's spacious. So we've got a strap that goes with it. You can see there's lots of little pockets and sections where you can put pins and things. I think I'll put my little wireless presenter in there. I'll probably put the selfie stick in here as well. And then when you open it up, there's the space for your laptop. And of course, we always bring our laptop because we have the presentation on it. And then there's space for additional items as well. So I think I'm just gonna keep everything self-contained in here. That way I know I always have my vest, I'll have my hat, I'll have all these items here, and I'll just keep it in my car. Because knowing me, I'll mess around and forget and bring it in the house. And then all of a sudden it's time for me to do an event and I don't have the stuff that I need because I left it all at home. So yeah, this is great. I'm so excited that we have this. It's pretty awesome. And it was really kind of them to think about this. So let me go ahead and repack this and then we'll move on to our next swag item. All right, friends, it's been a long day. All right, let's start with Snack Factory. Yep, this is, and I'm probably mispronouncing it, so apologies, but I'm going to call it the Makana Popped Fox Nuts. I don't know what a fox nut is, so y'all know me. I'm going to look it up and put it on the screen right now to let you know what it is. On the back, it says it is a popped gorgon nut. Gorgon. Okay? All right, so let's give it a shot. It smells good. I told y'all it was peri peri masala. It smells very good. And they're cool looking. Ignore my nails. They're cool looking. Okay. It's spicy. The consistency is like puffed Cheetos. The flavor tastes like it need to be on some chicken or some beef. It's very savory. They're not bad. I like these. But definitely have you something to drink nearby if you're not into spice, because it's Indian spices, you know? I mean, I read it and I said salt, sugar, chili, and lemon powder. But that chili is something fierce. All right, hopefully this will help cool it down. It's an Oreo cheesecake cookie. Y'all forgive me. I am struggling right now. If you don't like Indian spice, and I know that's not top of the line Indian spice, but that was too much for me. Okay, this Oreo cheesecake cookie, it says it has white chocolate chunks, sprinkles. We are fighting for my life. Oreo crumbs, and then of course cheesecake. Please, Lord, let this help soothe my mouth. Y'all, my gums are burning. Okay. It's not bad. Moving on. I love popcorn. I was helping put together the swag bag that this came out of. And you'll see on here it says be bold now. The thing is, the people who brought them in, they were saying that they were provided by, I think, a bakery or some sort of snack company. But unfortunately, I didn't get the name. And they didn't label it with the name. It says it's vegan. It just smells like butter popcorn. It's just butter popcorn. But the oil, I think it's cooked in coconut oil. There's something sweet on it. Not kettle corn sweet. You know how kettle corn sometimes has like a glaze? But it is a sweet, salty something. White chocolate, maybe? Now I see why they say vegan, because it's more than just popcorn. There's something sweet on it. I don't feel like I'm tasting coconut like it was cooked in coconut oil. This is good. I would eat a whole bag of this. Okay, last but not least, we have the chocolate fortune cookies. I've been to several events where this company was there. One of them was the Tacoma Home and Garden Show. I did a whole video about that because I worked that event for multiple days, one of which was my birthday. And that they were there. I feel like that was like one of their debut locations, being there at that garden show. And they had these chocolate covered graham crackers. I was going to show them to y'all on camera, but I ate them so quick. But they came in these cute little boxes. You know what? I think I still have the box. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I did keep them, the box. So they had 2 chocolate covered graham crackers, like big. They were like the size of the box. It was so good. And so I held on to this to remind myself of the company. And now I've got a whole box of fortune cookies from them. So I have a feeling I may be seeing more of them at different events. So first of all, this one you see is covered in chocolate. Usually for fortune cookies, you open it, you read your fortune. And I heard that if it's a fortune you want to come true, I'm not superstitious. I'm just telling y'all this. But I heard that if you want the fortune to come true, then you eat the cookie. If you don't want the fortune to come true, then you throw away the cookie. I've also heard, and this works, after you read your fortune, if you say in bed, regardless of what the fortune is, I mean legit fortune cookies. There's some fortune cookie companies out there now. I feel like they're US based or something. Because some of the things that'll be in there, you know, it might just be like the sky's blue. And here's your lottery numbers. And I'm like, okay. But if it has an actual fortune and you add the words in bed at the end, it's hilarious. It works every time. This one has a legit fortune in it. So, man, I hope this fortune is good because I love chocolate. And while I'm not superstitious, I still feel like I want to eat this regardless. Okay, so let's see. Excuse me. All right. The fortune says, appreciate the caring people who surround you. Okay, so it's not a fortune. It's just more of like a little message, little positive affirmation. Can y'all see that? And I think it's cute. Now add in bed at the end. And all of a sudden it takes on a whole new meaning. Okay, so let's taste this. I know it's good because the thing about it, their chocolate, I don't even know if you can tell. It is like good quality chocolate. And they do so good of like coating stuff. I mean, don't pay attention to that because that was the inside of the cookie. But let me see if these are just as good as those graham crackers. It's so good. To me, it's not too sweet, but I love sweet stuff. So someone else might say it's a borderline too sweet with the chocolate. I love it. It's delicious. Okay, I think I opened all the snacks. So thank y'all so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comments if you're still here. What has been some cool swag items that you've gotten at events? I have a ton of other stuff that's like over in the cabinets, to include a Stanley tumbler, which I like never show on here. But that's because I got it at a racing event. And so it literally has the Shell logo, you know, Shell from like the gas company. So I just keep it around the house. But let me know, what cool swag have you gotten at events? What lame swag have you gotten at events? I'd love to like keep that conversation going in the comments. If you haven't already, please make sure you like, give me your comments, subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.